Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today, we're going to talk about how to grow your business using subscriptions and membership. And today, I have here with me the pricing plans team. I know it doesn't sound familiar. We just changed today the name from paid plans to pricing plans. So I have here Yarden and Polius, which you're going to see really shortly. So what are pricing plans? So basically, this is the app at Wix that allows you to turn site visitors into paying subscribers. And what does that allow you is to sell subscriptions, packages, memberships, either for your service, for your product, for your content and software. At Wix, we see a lot of businesses using pricing plans. We have healthcare, we have education, we have fitness businesses, we have beauty businesses. We have a lot of really huge variety. We're even going to show you some examples soon. So what are we going to talk about today? So why use subscriptions these days and in general? And also we're going to talk about the new pricing plans features from Wix. So you can review the new features, see those new integrations, and product demos. And also how to communicate these features to your members. So once you have shifted your business from offline to online, or you want to show the world that you have a new plan or anything of that matter, we're going to give you like the best practice of how to do that. And we're going to have some time for Q&A. So why use subscriptions these days? So the subscriptions economy is growing tremendously. We see companies like Netflix, like Amazon Prime, like Wix, who are using these subscriptions. Recently, Zuora, who was the leading software company, like the engine behind all those huge enterprise subscription companies like HBO, like Zoom, and Financial Times. So they recently reported that half of the users, like 53%, had only limited impact on sales in the last month, which is pretty amazing to think that almost 9 out of 10 companies in the study sustained or grew their subscriber base last month. And you're probably asking yourselves why? How come it happens this way? So subscriptions companies were able to prove their resilience. And the reason to use subscription is basically it's easier to retain existing customer than acquire new one. Even at Wix, we didn't want to share too much information, but you can see that a quarter of our users are enjoying revenue from passive income. So meaning that they're not starting from zero. They have money in the bank. Every month, they're enjoying this one user that they were able to convince once to purchase a subscription. Then he keeps paying over month and month. So that allows them to easily scale. So let's talk about Zoom, for example. These days, they have tons of subscribers, right? So they were able to offer free education services for free, like free education product, just for free. Also, subscription businesses know their members. And there's a difference between a customer and a member. A customer could be one time, but a member is someone who's loyal to your company and keeps coming back and paying you every month. And that means that you can create the right offering at the right time. For example, like during Corona, we see a lot of physical gyms, and I'm going to show you an example soon, that now that they know their members and their members are loyal to them, they're now starting offering videos like offline, like online sessions. And it's only because they have this relationship with their members. Also, subscription businesses can focus on long-term value and look into the future. And that allows them some time to breathe and to keep evolving and creating new products, not just for the now, for the long run. So what are the opportunities that you can have with your businesses and be able to grow it right now, even during the Corona time and also in general? So if you don't have subscriptions and memberships, and of course, if your business allows for it, you can create one and add it to your Wix website and to your business. So I just mentioned that it's now called pricing plans, so you'll be able to find it easily. In order to build trust within your members or within your customers, you can allow for flexibility. For example, pause subscriptions if needed. So we recently launched an option to pause subscriptions, so you don't have to cancel them, even in Corona times and your business is closed. Instead of canceling them, you can just pause them, and when everything is back to normal, reactivate them. You can also add trial plans and free trial periods. This is something that both Yarden and Polius are going to show you exactly how to do. And I'm going to show you some examples of Wix users who are already doing this. And you can create new product bundles, new pricing plans, offer new promotions specifically for this time, but again, also in general. So we're very inspired by you, by our users, and we wanted to show you a couple of examples that we think that just talk for themselves. Here is a fitness trainer who created a light version of her workouts. So before the last month, she was doing great business, but now she's actually on our top selling sites in March. So what she did is she created this light version. You can see $0. But also, she also posted a light box when you entered her site with an exclusive offer, like 50% off. Here you can see an example of a gourmet meal delivery service. So in order to acquire new customers, what they did is they extended their trial plan from 4 to 8 weeks. So they're giving more time for you to try the service before you commit to it. Another beautiful thing that they did for Corona is that they offer meal donations to frontline workers. So that actually allows their members to donate to the community. Another really beautiful example is a music school, like a physical music school, who shifted from physical to online in the last month. So now, using pricing plans, they're offering private and group class packages. This is a new feature, so we're pretty excited about it, and we're going to show it to you later on. So if you have content that you want to make money out of, you can use forum subscriptions. For example, this is an education business. We're selling photography classes, and they wanted to restrict some forums only to paying members. So this is what they created. Here's an example of a software company, and we see that quite often at Wix, which is great. So they're allowing a freemium model and subscriptions if you pay per monthly calls. Here's another example of selling content. So this is an online reality show, but if you want to look at the uncensored version, you can pay a membership, and this content is only available for those paying subscribers. And here's another example of a physical fitness gym who now moved online. So now they're selling like exclusive membership. And what's beautiful about it that they're selling boot camps, but also like happy hour and raffles and fun stuff. This is a great example for flexibility and showing that we care about our members. And if you can't pay for this service now, like this lady, she knows her loyal customers. She doesn't care if they book now and pay later, which I think is really beautiful example of how subscription businesses work. So how Wix can help your business. And now I'm going to let Yarden do the talking.
So hey all, I'm Yarden. I'm a product manager and pricing plans team, and I'm very happy to share a product with you today. What we're going to do now is to go over the features that we think would be the most effective to boost your business and revenues. And then we will see a live demo to demonstrate how you can easily edit and use it from your existing sites. So we roughly divided the features that we want to talk about into 3 main intents. First is the build trust features. As Ariel mentioned before, we want to convert visitors into loyal members, since they will bring us higher traffic and revenue. In order to do this, we need to build trust with our members. The second kind of features is the boosting revenue features, which enable us to profit from products, services, and content that we already have to offer on our websites today. And the third, after we build trust and boosted our revenues, we want to improve our communication with our users and to keep them updated with our businesses. So let's dive in them one by one. Okay, so the first feature that we want to recommend you to use is the free trial feature. One of the best ways to motivate customers to become members is to give them a taste of our products and help them understand that what we have to offer them is really good. This feature, the trial plan feature, allows us to create a unique intro plan for our members with a special price or even free for a limited time, and make sure that a member can only purchase this plan once. So, for example, if I'm a gym owner, I can offer new members to start from a discounted intro plan with limited session for a month. And after they would try it and like it, they can purchase the full plan. In a few minutes, Boyce will show us exactly how we can define it on our websites and our existing plans. The second really good feature that we offer in order to enable the tasting of our products is to enable free trial periods. This feature actually allows us to define an amount of time in which the members won't be charged at all, but will be able to try out the products and make sure that they're satisfied with it before purchasing. Actually, a few of you asked in the Q&As that we gave as an option in the submitting a form, how can I convince customers to purchase a plan if they're not used to online purchases? So this is actually a good feature to do that. It serves the purpose, they can try it before purchase, and it's good for people that are used to offline purchases. The third recommendation that we want to show you as a feature to build trust is actually one of our newest released. We released it like a couple of weeks ago, especially for the Corona COVID-19 virus times. As Ariel mentioned again, in these times, one of the biggest pain points of businesses, and especially small businesses, is losing customers and paying members. The suspend feature helps us to prevent cancellations and give our members the option to pause their plan and reactivate it when we can provide our services again. This feature is actually live both on desktop and on the Wix app. So you can easily manage it. You can manage your members, your customers, the cancellation, the activation, and the suspend features on the go or from the dashboard. As you can see in the small GIF, and later on we can also share an article that explains exactly how to do it. You can drill into your purchases and easily edit it, suspend it, or cancel it. And now, after we build trust with our members, let's understand what we can do to start sell on our sites. So with the pricing plan app, we can actually start charging for services, products, and content offline and online that we already have on our websites. We are constantly working on integrations, and we're really happy to say that today you can use the app to restrict pages on your website to paying members only. You can integrate with Wix bookings in order to sell memberships, session bundles, and packages. And you can restrict forum categories for paying members only. Soon, we will have integrations also with Wix stores, Wix blog, and Wix events. I saw that we had a few questions about this as well. So stay tuned, and we will publish all the integrations that we can. Here, what we can see actually is an example of the integrations that we have. We can see that we have on one website 3 plans, 3 subscriptions that we're offering. The first one has a free trial option, which again we'll show in a second how to define, and no integrations. The second one, the gold membership, has integration with Wix bookings. And the third one has integrations with Wix bookings and with Wix form. So actually you can have multiple integration on the same plan. Okay. And the last feature, which we want to share with you, is improving communication features, which is actually the integration of pricing plans with Wix automations. So actually, when you will build a plan, when you create your first plan on your website, you would automatically get installed email automations on your Wix automations tab. What does that mean? It means that now for every member that will purchase the plan on your website, he can automatically be notified that the purchase was successfully made. If the plan is about to be expired, he will get an email saying that the plan is about to be expired. So you don't really need to chase them and convince them to purchase the new one. And if, of course, they cancel the plan, they'll see the cancellation and email that makes it sure that they know that this is what they did. Of course, all the emails are installed as templates. You can use it as is, or you can custom it to match your brand.
Sure. So, hello, I'm Paulus, and I'm a UX manager at Pricing Plans. So, we recently heard good examples from our users, and Yarden talked about recommended features from from Pricing Plans. So, I'm gonna show you a live demo, and let's start with a trial plan and a free trial. First, I picked a beautifully crafted Wix template that comes with the pricing plans already on it. And we have free plans that is already set up for us. If we go to Manage Plans dashboard, we need to decide for which plan we're gonna offer a trial plan. So I would choose the cheapest one option, and probably it needs to give a better name for that. So I would suggest to have an intro plan, and the tagline would perfectly fit for it. So under the list of benefits that are included in this plan, probably we don't like to offer unlimited classes for tryout plans. So we're gonna give an introduction to yoga courses. In pricing and duration sections, we have two options. We can offer this as a one-time payment with limited amount of time, for example, for 1 month, or we can offer this plan for free of charge for the same amount of time. And in order to activate the trial plan, in plans and policies section, we just need to activate the toggle that allows one purchase per person. And if we save this plan, we already have like an intro plan. And now let's create a free trial for this highlighted gold membership. So we also need to scroll down to pricing and duration section. And what is important to mention that free trial is only available for recurring payments that can be charged weekly, monthly, or yearly fee. So let's enable it. And now we have to decide on the length of the free trial. So we have three predefined options: 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, or custom duration. So so we decided that it's gonna be 10 days. And what I also would suggest under plan policies to write down what it actually means. So we can say that you can use all plan benefits during free trial period, but payments will be collected only when free trial expires. It's only an example, and you can customize it according to your needs. And this plan policy text will be visible in the checkout tab. So let's save this plan, and let's see on a live website. I'm gonna refresh the page so the changes will take effect. And as you can see, we already have an intro plan, and gold membership comes with a start free trial. And the CTA is changed to be more encouraging. So if we click this start plan, I need to be signed up in order to complete the payment, but the plan policy text will be visible below the summary box. So we just seen how to do a trial plan and free trial. Now let's go to do a suspend plan. Let's get back to the business dashboard. And as a gym owner, I know that my business is suffering from coronavirus and I can't offer my services physically. So sometimes I need to freeze our plans So in order to do that, I need to go into the purchase, and I see the overview where you can see all the details of the plan, the upcoming payments, and so on. So in the top right corner, we can click on suspend, and what it means is that our members will not have access to the plan or its benefit. Upcoming payments will be not processed anymore, and you can reactivate it whenever you want. So by clicking suspend, we have a plan suspended. So it's also really important. It's very important to say that you need to inform the user about it via email, text message, or any communication tool that you are using. And last part of the demo is integrations. So if we go back to the business dashboard, and as a gym owner, I'm also offering booking services, for example, private one-on-one sessions. So if I drill inside and scroll to the bottom, I have pricing plans section that allows my clients to book the service with a plan. So I can simply click on add, and I see all those free plans that I already created. For example, I want to offer this service with platinum membership. I connected, and I already see this plan as connected with this membership. And by checking this check mark that offers this service only as part of a plan, it means that the customer that purchased platinum membership would be only available to book this one-on-one sessions. Also, you know that you cannot offer these services physically, but you can add a video conferencing. So you need to save the form in order to connect to the most popular platform right now for video conferencing, Zoom. I'm not drilled down into details, but it is possible to do so. And if we go back to managing plans and we go to Platinum membership, we would see that the service is already included, and we can add multiple services from bookings also here. What else? For example, we would like to give exclusive access to our forum categories, and we want to monetize our content. So I checking forum subscriptions, and I can add private sessions and video courses categories to be accessible with my plan. And what is important to mention also, that categories connected to a subscription plan are automatically set to private. I would also advise to list it as a benefit included in the plan. So for example, it would be exclusive access to forum content. And I'm saving the plan. And I'm going back to the live site. I'm going, for example, to forum. I need to log out, and in order to see as a real customer. So now now when you see private sessions and video courses categories, you see an indication that it's already paid categories. And when you drill inside, you need to be subscriber in order to see the content and participate in threads. So when you click on SC plans, you see that Platinum membership is already filtered, and only when you purchase a plan, you will be able to participate in conversations and read all the content. So this is it. And Ariel, you can tell about how to inform about these updates to customers.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Paulius. So we touched on the subscription services in general. We touched on our new features and how to integrate those and with the demo. And now we want to tell you how you can communicate these updates to your customers. So these, of course, are only a few suggestions, and you can do so many more. But a really good option is to utilize our email marketing tool. And we recently launched a few new templates. I'll show you here, specifically for this time. So whether you have a new live session or a special update, or your restaurant is now delivering to your door, these are all new templates that are waiting for you under marketing tools in your dashboard. Another option is to add chat onto your site. So a chat helps you not only connect with your customer, it also helps you, it does both. You can communicate through the chat with them, like important updates using like quick replies and automatic replies. And also they're available to answer all these questions, whether your business is open at the same hours, whether your subscriptions are the same, whether you can pause or cancel your subscriptions. They're really good for customer support. And if you download the Wix mobile app, then you can get notified on every chat message. And basically, every time you have someone on your site, you can see exactly what page he's on and what does he do, like the duration of how long he's there, and even where he's from. So definitely take advantage of the mobile app. There's a lot of other things you can do with it. We'll touch a bit later because I saw some questions. And there's the blog and forum that you can create, especially for these days, and of course in general for general use, but especially for these days, it's helped you create a community and be able to chat and talk with your subscribers and members. So these are only a few examples, but I hope this can help. So now we're going into the Q&A. So at Paulus and Yarden, I got a few questions regarding automations and the mobile app and really a few things, but I think I'll take the first one, which is, what is the best way to invite my customers to purchase memberships? So basically, it's a little bit about what I just showed you. We have the email marketing, we have automations, we have the Wix app where you can send push notifications to notify them about memberships. You can also broadcast message from the mobile app. You can add chat, as I mentioned, and of course use your social media. It always helps. You can direct them directly to that specific pricing page on your website or whatever you feel comfortable. I hope I answered that. You guys want to add anything, or we'll go to the next one?
Actually, we saw a trick that some of our users are using. It's very minor, but it's actually proving itself, that they're adding like a button on the home page, check out our plans or look at our subscriptions, and direct them to the pricing plans. So we actually learned it from you guys. So way to go.
Great idea. I also saw it. It's great. Okay, I have a question about payments. So for example, how do I set up payment options and what payment options can I have? Paulius, you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. So basically you have two options. First one is when you create your first pricing plan, you would see a yellow notification on top which says connect your payment methods. And when you click on add payment methods, you would be redirected to accept payments page. Other option is if you go to business dashboard, go to settings, go to accept payments, and you can add all the payment providers available here. So it's important to mention that one-time payments work with all Wix supported payments, but recurring plans can use only Wix payments, Stripe, PayPal, and Isracard. So you have to check if these payments providers are available in your country.
Great. Thank you so much for that. Can I restrict my blog only to my memberships?
So as I mentioned before, we do have some built-in integrations, like we have with bookings and like we have with a forum and even recording invoices now. But we don't have an official integration with the blog yet. We are going to have it soon, so stay tuned. But until then, what you can do, and always do it, regardless if we have the built-in integration or not, is you can go actually to each page on your website on the editor. And on the page settings, you can limit the page to members only. And then after you're limiting it to members only, you can limit it to all members, or you'll see that you have like a drop down to choose pricing plans, like memberships and members that are connected to pricing. We do have like an article that explains exactly how to do it. Let's add it maybe in the email that we'll send everyone in the end. So actually, even if we don't have the easy way integration, you can use all of the content on your website and connect it to pricing plans by the page settings panel.
Sounds good. So basically, every content could be under a restricted page and excluded only to paying members.
Totally. And you can use it for a blog. You can use it if you want to share videos. I saw that we had a few questions about this, if I want to share videos, especially at this time. So we actually have a lot of users that are having a page in which they're showing online sessions and videos, and it's restricted only to members with the relevant pricing plan, and you can definitely go for it with any content and whatever you have on your website.
Right. That's great news. Although we are working, I think you mentioned that before, we are working on integrations with the rest, like the events and blog. But for now,
and then it will be like even better. Like after we will have the integrations, for example, when a member, like what Cody showed us in forum, we'll have the same with blog. And then when you go into blog, you'll see like highlighted like the beginning of the post, and you can choose if you want to purchase and continue.
Great. I have some questions about the package picker, like meaning the pricing plans. When you see the different pricing plans next to each other, if you can customize the buying experience and change it. For example, change the checkout page or the thank you page. So, Can you answer that, Yarden?
Yeah. It's a tricky question. We can split it. So the easy answer is yes, the plan picker can be customized. Like any other app on Wix, you can go to the editor, you can go to the page settings, and you can change the colors, the fonts, the sizes to decide what you want to show or not. The thank you page and the checkout page are not customized yet. They're like predefined, of course, matching your website colors, but you cannot edit it at the moment. We know that it's something that we are taking into consideration and we would like to enable it. But I do want to say that just like, actually it was almost a year ago that we opened the paid plans, the pricing plans with Wix Corvid API, meaning that for those of you who are not totally afraid of code, you can find a very good tutorials, and we can also add this to the email that we'll send you. That would show you how you can totally break all of our designs and you can design it however you want to. You can add images to the pricing plans, to have it as a widget on your homepage, to have videos connected to it, and you can really do whatever you want with it. It does require a bit of coding, but it's like it's a challenge and a fun challenge. It's not like scary coding. So try out the tutorials.
Yeah, every time we see like a beautiful coded website, we're loving it.
Some users are doing it amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some questions about the Wix mobile app. Can my members pay through the Wix app? Do they need to download the Wix app first? How exactly does it work?
So in short answer, it would be yes, they can. And you for sure need to download the app itself in order to pay for it. Basically, every Wix site that you build, it already has a Wix app place already on your phone. So you would be able, if you download the app, you would be able to customize the look and feel of the app, like to change the colors, like add your logo and everything you need. And your members would be able to do all the things they actually able to do on web. So you can book services, purchase plans, attend events, and everything what is basically available on the web. So Wix app is a really powerful tool that you can optimize.
Great. So basically, you're saying that every one of our users can have like his own Wix mobile app for their members. So basically, if I want to send my members, it's there for me. I just need to send a link and they'll download it.
Yeah, you can send invites via email, via SMS, or even invite codes in order to join your place. There's multiple ways how you can share it.
That's great. And I think what also great about the Wix mobile app is that they can book the services from there and enjoy like the forums and then create like a sense of community using the app, which is really great too in terms of marketing.
As a business owner, you don't really need to do anything in order to build an app. Like if you have a website, I don't know how many people here know it, but you automatically get a place on the Wix app. So each one of you can now download it and look how their place looks on the Wix app. And if you want, you can share it with your members. But it's already there. It's like you don't need to do any other effort in order to build an app now.
And another advantage, I feel like once they put their credit card information and purchase a plan, then it's easier to extend it and buy it again. You don't need to add all your information, and this makes your members' life easier. Okay.
I see that we have like a lot of questions specific about, I just saw them like popping about the Zoom integration, if we can explain it again. And actually what we have is an option to connect our pricing plans to Wix bookings. And if you have Wix bookings, you can start sharing your lessons and your classes online and connect it to Zoom. And you can see it. You can do it as Paul showed us in the demo. We'll send you the email. You can see it again, play back and see how Paul is doing it. And if not, we also have an article for it. So don't worry, and we can also send this.
And also with events, right? Events is also integrated now with. If you want to broadcast a webinar, for example, or an online event, you can use that integration easily on your website. I have here questions about canceling. If a business owner can cancel a subscription.
Yeah, a business owner can, of course, every subscription that has been done on your website can be canceled by the owner. You can do it both from the dashboard, from the desktop version. You can go in the dashboard to your purchase plans and in the more information to cancel it. And also you have this option from the Wix app, like we showed. And again, you can go back on the slides. On the Wix app, you can go to the same place, manage subscriptions, to go to a specific purchase and cancel it, suspend it, or reactivate it.
And another question from the chat that I'm seeing, I received money offline and members aren't using the online checkout. Can I attach a subscription to this member if I got it offline or in cash?
Yeah, you can do this. We have an option called offline purchase. And you can actually go again through the app or through the desktop. You can add a new purchase, and in the options there, you can define it as offline purchase. So you can definitely do this as well.
And you can also mark it as paid or unpaid as well.
Play with it. It's pretty fun.
I guess that how it really helps you is that, again, it's like everything in one dashboard, whether it's offline, online, it can still take from your package or from your membership and even if it's offline or in cash.
Yeah, you can actually use the product to manage your sessions and the calculating for you, but take the money offline. You can definitely, some users are using it for this purpose. Offline businesses that are using this as an engine to manage their subscriptions.
That's really cool. Yeah, and I think even in general, if you have like both subscriptions and a booking and a store and whatever else you have one dashboard, the transactions dashboard, that shows you all of your revenue from whatever it's coming from. So even if it's offline.
Totally.
Okay, I'll go back to some questions about the sign up. So, for example, can I have clients buying my plans without signing up?
Okay, so this is actually a question that we get a lot. Again, two parts for this answer. The first one is no. Your clients, in order to use your pricing plans, must become members. Why do we use it like this? Because we need to know and identify that the member that is just the visitor that just went into your website is the one that purchased the plan. If it would be just visitors and not members, we won't be able to expose him to all the benefits and the content he paid for. So you actually want to know who is in your website at the moment and what content he should see. And I do want to say that we improved a bit how it works in the last couple of months as well. And we kind of hidden the sign up inside the checkout flow. So actually, if you guys play with it, you might see that the experience for your members is a bit better. Now, actually, your members are seeing the package picker. They choose which plan they want. They see the checkout flow with the pricing and the information. And then if they want to continue, they need to sign up. But it's like a part of the checkout flow, and go play with it.
So talking about adding stuff and like members information, can I collect more information about my members rather than what I currently have? Like, for example, if I need their address or their age or whatever information needed?
So yeah, the answer is yes. And also for this, we have two ways to do it. The first way is you can actually customize your sign-up page. Meaning that you get today when you have a website and you install pay plans or members area, you get a default sign-up page, which only takes the email from your members. And if you want to collect more information, you can use a custom sign-up page and you can put whatever fields you want inside of it. You can add addresses, age, whatever comes to shoe size if you want to. And this information will be collected and will be sent to you. And another way that we can actually do it is by using members area. If you have a specific app or a specific intent, for example, if you're a store, then you actually get with your store installation a members area app installed on your website that has pages that matches the app you chose. So if I'm a store, I would get on my account for my members pages, my addresses page, my wallet page, and members can fill it up there. If I'm bookings, I can see my bookings and my account, my information. So two ways: sign up form customizations and members area. Explore the pages there, matches your apps.
Great, thank you. I see a lot of questions about automations. So when a client purchases a plan, what emails will he receive confirming the purchase?
So we showed it a bit before, but I'll explain maybe a bit more. When you're installing paid plans and you're creating your first plan, as I said, you'll have default automated emails installed for you on automations tab on your website. The automations that we installed today are successfully purchased the plan, successfully cancel the plan if someone chose to cancel it, about to be expired plan, and expired plan. And all of the soon, because suspend is a new feature, so we're still working on it. Soon you'll also have your plan has been suspended email. All of them, again, can be fully customized. You can activate it or deactivate it if you want to, or brand it. But this is the automation that you get as a default, just because we don't want users to need to go and send and update their users all the time. Usually when I'm purchasing something online, I'm getting the confirmation, so we took care of it for you.
And I want to add another word about automations that I don't think we've touched today, but it's pretty new. But we just opened a new recurring invoicing invoices with pricing plans. Yelden, you want to explain a little bit about it? Just in a few words.
Yeah, sure. So what we enabled there is actually one of the integrations we mentioned is pricing plans with recurring invoices. So now you can have use again us as an engine to sell plans to different plans with different pricings to different members. So you can define the price that you want to sell a specific feature or content for your users and define it as an invoice and send it separately. Like not all members have to have the same plans anymore. You can customize it.
That's really great. Okay, so this one is regarding the mobile app. So I have loaded the membership options onto my site, and I need help to make benefits visible upfront on the mobile app. Is that possible? Polius, do you want to take it?
So unfortunately, currently we don't show benefits upfront. You have to drill into the plan details in order to see all the benefits. But I want to ensure that Wix app is actually rolling out a new feature to customize a member view entirely. It will be like an app builder for your app, so you can So you can change, you can add text, you can move the widgets around, and even place, for example, pricing plans on your home tab. So you would be able to customize those things and to inform the user upfront about the plan benefits. And we will definitely take into consideration this feedback.
Perfect. So someone here was asking us ahead of time if he'd like to live stream classes and allow his members to book them, if that's possible.
So again, we have two ways to expose videos or live streaming to our members. The first one is the one that we just mentioned before. You can connect pricing plans to Wix bookings. So the Wix, through this, they'll be able to book sessions and take it off of their pricing plans. And when you're defining the booking session itself, you have an option there to connect it to a Zoom link, actually. So the Zoom integration is, as I said before, is a new thing, and you can definitely use this to stream videos and to live stream videos to your members. And again, if you are, you don't have to live stream it. If you have like a pre-filmed videos that you want to share with your members, you can, as we mentioned before, you can create a specific page for it on your website and add today's videos or a weekly video or a few sessions, a few videos as a bundle, and limit this specific page to a specific plan. Again, you can connect a page to restrict it to paying members only through the page settings. So again, two ways to do it. Live streaming, you can connect it to Zoom, and offline streaming, you can just upload videos to your page and restrict the page, paying members.
Great. So I think we have to finish, but thank you so much, Yilden and Polius, and all the team in the background that are answering your questions. Thank you so much. Before we finish, I just want to add one more thing. There's a lot of resources that are available for you on our Wix support page, so feel free to visit them. There's even more webinars if you're interested under the COVID-19 section. So before I finish, I just want to thank you guys, for staying with us and learning from us. That's a great opportunity for us also to get to know you by your questions at least. And we want to wish you to stay healthy, because that's the most important stuff these days. And of course, keep doing a great job with your businesses. We're very inspired by your creations, and it's beautiful. So thank you so much for attending today. And thank you again, Yilden and Polius. Thank you guys
Thank you
so much.
And
thank
you for hosting us.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.